So I have my visual diary off to the side so that I can refer to my Bible verse as well as the colors that I chose. And I'm just going to start with making some marks. So what I'll do is I have a little spray bottle here, and I'm just going to lightly dampen my paper, some water. Now this is not necessary, but this is the way that I would like to start my process. I want to create some light washes. So I'm also going to get a bigger brush. And choose this one here. I'm going to just start with the story of what it's telling me. So I'm going through a trial. I'm going through something. And so I'll go ahead and start with some red. And I'm just going, there's no right or wrong way of doing this. I'm just going to make some marks and try to be loose and just be in the flow with it. Don't overthink it. Don't try to plan um, unless you have a vision inside your mind. That's completely fine. But you can just go with the flow and start to create with the right side of your brain. Now, if you have your canvas paper as wet as mine is, if you have a blow dryer, you can use it to dry it quickly, or you can let it sit and dry. For now, I'm just going to continue mixing some colors here. So now that deep color, which was the blue and red together, and as you can see, there's nothing really visually happening here. Just looks like blobs, and that's completely fine. And as you work through it, you can start to see it reveal itself. So really take your time. There's no rush through this. As I look at this painting and I see that, the Lord has some bright areas, but it's still dark. And it just reminds me of when Jesus' disciple is out on the water and God is reaching out his hand and he trusts him for a moment, but then fear starts to creep back in. And that's kind of what's reminding me on my own journey is that I give God, I surrender to God, and I hold on to that hope. But then somehow that hope, that light starts to dim back down, and I need God to remind me of just how wonderful He is and His promises for me. So I'm going to add some more yellow to this because I really want to shine God's goodness. So I really liked this shape here, and I think I'm going to try to mimic that. And when I saw that shape, it reminded me that God is all powerful and nothing is impossible for God. So I'm coming down to the end of my painting and I have some oil pastels here. And I'm going to use them to make some last touches. And as I'm looking at my painting and I'm thinking about life and how God works, and I'm reminded that regardless of what we're going through or what we have gone through, God can turn it around and use it for His good. And God doesn't leave anything that He wouldn't be glorified in the end. And we can have confidence and hope in that. So even though the red was heavy and whatever I was going through or whatever I'm going through or whatever you're going through, regardless of, the heaviness that you're experiencing, know that God can use that for His greater good. And if you're still going through it and it feels like He's not there, remember that God is working in the background. Sometimes we don't see the battles that He is fighting for us. And just trust. Continue to trust. Continue to have hope. And know that He's He's going to provide everything that you need. And so I pray that whatever you're going through today, that you can end this video with having hope and having encouragement and knowing that God is with you always. My abstract painting is now complete that goes along with my visual diary. So as a reminder, when you go through deep waters, remember that the Lord is with you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.